Stop. Can you just play that like 3 times? Because like, I love when we do things in threes, right? If you were just to do that 3, because
all right,
I know the significance of that, because I know what you're going to go into.
Okay.
And like, if you just overemphasize that by just playing it back 3 times, it will really, I think it will really set that, because people could miss it, I guess is my point.
Okay.
And I think it, right.
Yeah. So Joe, we
Yeah, that's great. Okay.
Wait.
So Joe, we understand that you have denied the ants in the pants, and and that's the first of 5 stages of grief. And so what we want to do is help you get through the denial.
We 5 stages of griefdom. God,
yeah,
we are such jerks.
And did you see what he said? Joe said, wait, denied it. Like, go back to that, what he said. Joe's like, what, deny it?
Oh.
What did he, so play it again.
Okay.
It's in the pants. And, and that's the first of 5 stages of grief. And so what we want to do is help you get through the denial. We want to be here for the anger and the bark, and we want you to have a safe space for depression so that you can get to accept it. Appreciate that. And so we have a series of clips, one of which I think you've seen, but 2 you haven't. Maybe this, you could call this an intervention, but we would like to show you a clip now, and you should be able to hear it.
Intervention, I love it.
You have to, you just kind of want to watch you react to
them. watching Joe Johnson react to people reacting to the story of him having ants in the pants is I'm going to try to not laugh.
Oh, I mean, we thought about this way ahead of time if it was ever going to become a reality. And like, it was just a thought, like, well, imagine if we get Joe on, we'll have to ask him and he'll maybe deny it, or maybe he'll admit it, whatever it is. But it wouldn't be great if he could see what other people, you know, their reaction to hearing about it. Okay, let's play.
The amount of our time and other people's time that has been invested to get to this moment of Joe Johnson watching everyone hear his ants in the pants. Okay.
All right. That's
ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
be here for you. Freestyle. Joe Johnson had ants in his pants when he invented the vert tail whip.
All right, hold on a second. This is so good. I'm gonna play it in regular time.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, because it's a little.
This is so funny. Retime. Rego.
Or do you want to move to the next one?
No, we can go to the next one, but I gotta tell you, this is going to be so funny that people are gonna watch this and they're gonna call me Sickman, and I'm gonna say Sisman, and they're gonna say, but
oh wait, that's the Jose Vendetta. I gotta find Josh White in the toolbox. All right. Yeah, this it moved the playhead. All right.
Okay.
we understand that you have denied the ants in the pants, and and that's the first of 5 stages of grief. And so what we want to do is help you get through the denial. We want to be here through the anger and the bargaining, and we want you to have a safe space for depression so that you can get to acceptance.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
And so we have a series of clips, one of which I think you've seen, but two you haven't. Maybe this, you could call this an intervention, but we would like to show you a clip, which I'll share now, and you should be able to hear it. And so these are the people who have reacted, and we just kind of want to watch you react to them. We'll be here for you.
I love the setup. It's so good.
Okay, here we go. I'm sorry. I had to take a pause to laugh. All right, here we go.
Freestyle. Joe Johnson had ants in his pants when he invented the vert tail whip. This is Montana Ricky, sales rep for Madero.
So here's the story of Joe Johnson. The first tail whip that Joe actually pulled was because he had ants in his pants. So the ants like bit him or like made him flinch. It was just enough to help him kick the bike all the way around and pull the first one.
In the moment, I'll have a conversation. So like this ants in the pants one, I've heard, but I didn't like, I haven't asked.
People,
so I guess
people have heard this story. Jesus. That is
People heard this.
It's a tail whip, but Joe Johnson invented the first tail whip, right?
in the air, yeah.
In the air. So somebody said that it's because, and Joe didn't admit this, he had ants in his pants.
But then they bit him, and that's what
Twisted him around or something.
he got the hook. Oh, come on, that's ridiculous. No, that's insanely ridiculous. Put it in the spin cycle because you got a freaking ant in your pants. Yeah? No, he's been working on it. It wasn't like he wasn't trying it.
No, I don't think he intentionally put ants in his pants.
No, he didn't. Right, he didn't.
I love that he's going along with it. Like, you know, this, you need to.
Where was it that he pulled the first one? Was it Camellia Ram or where?
Oh God.
Joe Johnson had ants in his pants when he invented the tail whip.
I would say, is that like a vert tail whip?
Like it twitched, he just twitched enough because he was like this.
I think like on the first one, or at least, yeah, I think so. He did.
You think so?
Yeah.
You have a confirmed fact here. And Matt, you said you had some first-hand experience with this.
I believe he did the first in my warehouse in Iran. With me, Dennis McCoy came down. He came down and was staying with Dennis, and then they drove down to the Ninja Ramp, the secret Ninja Ramp, and then I was like, man, I want to really see progression today. So I just went, and we have these really big like red ants in Oklahoma. And I just
That part's true.
all of them, and I just threw them into his pants. He didn't know what was going on, and next thing you know, his bike started flipping around. And I was just like, no way! Until it, bam!
Brilliant.
That's exactly how it happened.
In fact, yeah.
That's definitely done.
So it just occurs to me that Joe said that's just how it happened.
That's
And
just
we
how it
could
happened.
Take that clip.
Yeah, you got that clip. And is there more about after that? So what was his final word?
Well,
Okay.
there it is. Firsthand. That's not even a secondhand story. That's firsthand information
I
you
know.
have there from Matt.
I mean, here at factOrFreestyle, Joe, I mean, this is kind of a special episode because it's kind of like the final verdict. I mean, that's what we have to come to, because we've got both. I mean, Hoffman, Vic. I mean, and yeah, like, okay, maybe you're in denial, but maybe not. Maybe it didn't really happen. But we want to know from Joe Johnson how the relationship has been with ants over the years. Was it just a one-time event, or was it just like a constant, thing that you use?
I probably did have ants in my pants at the time, but I don't know if there was probably ants in my pants for sure. I'm gonna say yes, they were in there, but I don't know if that made me do the tail whip or not. But it couldn't have hurt. I wouldn't think that's gonna hurt it, throwing the ants in the pants. So, it's a fact, I guess. Yeah.
It's fact.
This is known as the 3-dog defense.
This is true.
By the way,
What is a 3-dog defense? How does that go?
The 3-dog defense is your dog bit me. I don't even have a dog.
Yeah.
You do have a dog. Here's evidence that you have a dog. Well, if I have a dog, he didn't bite you. Here's the bite mark. Here's the video. Well, if I had a dog and he bit you, you're okay.
I mean, I could see that. I kind of follow that story. Yeah, I can see a lot of hand waving. We'll get someone a little off the mark. I love it. Yeah.
That's Joe Johnson saying he had ants in his pants. While
I don't get the dog reference. I don't get the dog reference, and I don't think Joe did either.
So Joe said, I probably did have ants in my pants, but I don't think that it would have made a difference. I think I would have pulled the tail whip anyway.
Oh, and so you're saying the guy that got bit by the dog, he's okay?
I'm saying,
like,
Joe, once Joe faced evidence that and firsthand accounts that he had ants in his pants, he said, yeah, I probably did. I don't know that it made a difference though. Couldn't hurt, but I don't know that it made a difference. So gradually, the truth is chipping away.
Okay. Cool. All right.
This is detective work, man. You got to look for everything in detective work.
The reaction on his face and his nervous twitch or what have you.
Dude, when Ricky said, I've heard it, but I've never asked, and Joe was like, what?
People are actually telling the story. People actually heard this story.
And that was our plan. Was to talk to dudes with these outlandish stories, and they would immediately, like Nick Phillip was on Signal within moments,
asking some salesperson at Haro if Bob Haro was an overgripper.
Yes.
Right. And then James McGross was like, he was like breaking it down. Wait a minute. What? That's ridiculous. And then Joe's reaction to James was hilarious. How he was like, wait. I like how he's really getting into this. He's really like analyzing the whole situation and trying to determine. Okay, good. So you think you got enough to edit this down and then release this as our chapter 1 of the.
I think so. So this is how I'll do it. Okay. Let's see. I need to label this chapter 1.
Because the chapter 2, what you'll lead in with at the end of this chapter 1 is that almost apologetically, like, I'm really sorry to say, Craig Campbell went on record to say he did actually have ants in his pants.
We made this in several parts because the 15-minute limit on YouTube. So check out the next one. Hit the link that you see right here.